What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of my Stevid's Marvel Legends Cable figure. Now, Stevid actually, I actually didn't commission this from Stevid. He actually, this figure was actually up for sale, and the previous buyer kind of fell through, and he was like, "Hey man, I have a custom cable and available. The other buyers, you know, it fell through or whatever happened." And he's like, "I have a cable available," and I picked one up from him. Or I picked this guy up from him, and yeah, I really can't thank him enough. This is just an absolute masterpiece. Probably the best cable figure I've seen out there right now. I would put this cable up against any other cable. He definitely blows away the Marvel Legends Toy Biz version, but I'll bring him in a minute to a comparison and all that. So, but really, that's the only cable figure that we've got. Were the two versions, one from Hasbro in the 2-pack with Marvel Girl, and then the other one from Toy Biz. You know, your typical Jim Lee look. So, but this is a much different look for Cable. It looks really awesome. I mean, there's some pieces from a Gears of War figure over here. I'm pretty sure this gun is from a Gears of War figure as well. I believe he used the forearms here, both sides on there, and then the boots I believe he used from a Gears of War figure as well. He gave me Revlotech feet, ankle articulation, and all that. So that's a huge plus. As you can see, there's the ball joint right there. Let me just adjust my lighting real quick. As you can see, there's the ball joint right in there, the Revlotech ball joint, and he's really easy to stand up. I mean, I could put him in any position I want. The paint is fully sealed and everything, so I don't have to worry about paint chipping or flaking or breaking off. Let me just back my lighting off a little bit. He's a little bit too much. There we go. That's better. But taking a look at the face, I mean, I believe this head is actually from a Gears of War figure too. I asked him, I was like, "What head sculpt did you use?" And it's from a Gears of War figure. So, really cool, nice mixing and matching from using other figures and a Marvel Legend. This is based on the Hyperion body. So he does stand much taller, and I think that's pretty accurate for him. Besides having his big rifle here with a bladed edged weapon right here, he does have a sidearm which is removable, and you can fit it into his other hand, or if you want to, you can put him in his let me see if I can get it in there. I might have to do some finagling here, but it will fit in. There we go. There we are. So he does hold it in this side. Probably be a little bit better if he holds it on this side, but you would have to take this rifle off. But it does fit right in this holster right here. Really nice paint work all around. He gave some nice shading, black shading on the browns here, all throughout his belt. It's all molded on. It's not removable or anything like that. This strap has also got some nice paint shading on it as well. Over here, really nice paint shading going throughout his shin guards and knee pads. Looks really, he just knocked this one out of the park. So well done. But as far as his articulation, he does have full range of motion on everything. So there's nothing glued, stuck, or anything like that. You just keep all of his original articulation. As far as that goes, his head does move side to side and is on a disc hinge. So it does look down, it does look up, and he's got no jive turkeys. No turkeys for Turkey Day. His arms go up about that far, and they do go down. Both of them work fine, and they do swivel. They also have a bicep swivel here, a double jointed elbow, which is a little bit hindered, but he actually cut into the gauntlet piece here, just so he can get at least a 90-degree angle. Might be able to get a little bit more than a 90-degree angle, actually. He does have a wrist swivel and a wrist hinge, so it goes in and out. That's really good. And he does have an ab crunch, which is a little bit hindered because he actually, with this straps going across here with his kind of a, it looks like he's got some ammunition over here and some pockets. It doesn't want to go forward because it's being hindered by these pieces, but I guess I could lift him forward and then, no, he doesn't really want to go forward, but that's okay. He does go back, a nice clicking motion. He does have a swivel at the waist. He does have his T-jointed hips, which are kept from the Marvel Legends, and they go forward, and they do go back a little bit. Upper thigh swivel. He does have his double jointed knees. I don't believe he's got a boot swivel because that's all sculpted right there. So he loses his boot swivel, but that's not a big deal for me. I don't really like the boot swivel sometimes. That joint tends to get a little bit looser than I like, so that's fine with me. He does have the Revolotech ankle articulation, so it does go back and forth, and does go side to side, go front and back, and side to side. But he does have toe articulation as well. He also keeps the pegs at the bottom of, or at the bottom of his feet. No pegs at the bottom of his feet, but he does have peg holes in the back, so when I'm on a flight stand, I could still do that. But other than that, I mean, this guy, really awesome. He did some nice sculpt work here on the on the sleeve here. Really nice sculpting work going throughout the chest piece right here. As you can see, he painted it as well. It's just, his figure's just really clean, and I'm so happy to have this Cable figure. I can put him with my Summers family. And speaking of Summers family, we're gonna do a bunch of comparisons, and we're gonna do a Summers family reunion. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and here is the Summers lineage right here. I decided not to grab Jean Grey. I don't know why. I just kind of grabbed the key, I guess. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say key players because it's not like Jean Grey isn't a key player in the Summers family, but she's just not here. So we're just gonna go with the fruit of Corsair's loins right here. So anyway, here we have our Jim Lee Cyclops. We have Havoc over there. I'd like to eventually get a 90s Havoc, and I'd also like to add in to almost complete the Summers lineage here. I'd like to pick up a Vulcan custom. If you don't know who Vulcan is, he is the secret brother of Havoc and Scott Summers, Cyclops. But here we have Cable in the back. We have Corsair, Rachel Summers, Hope Summers, Havoc, and we have Cyclops, and there we go. So we'll just do that, and then I'll pop right back, and we'll do a quick size comparison of the old Cable compared to the new Stevid D Customs Cable. Okay, and we're back, and as you can see here, there is a huge difference here in this Cable, the original release, and Stevid D Customs Cable, and I just got to say that this is just a huge upgrade over this. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with this version, because it's nice to have a Jim Lee version, but I prefer this. I mean, how can you say that this is superior or non-superior to this? This has a beat every day of the week, and then twice on Sunday. So yeah, so there we go. There's my size comparison. That's my opinion. There you go. Much different. I think he's in much better scale as far as size, being on the Hyperion body. So we'll just get him out of there, and we'll just get my final thoughts on this. My final thoughts are, thank you, Stevid D, for doing this. And if you guys ever want a custom figure done, I would highly suggest you go to Stevid D and grab yourself a custom from him. I will leave the link for his webpage down below, so check out his webpage. He's got a really good what's the name of that? Portfolio. There we go. Oh my god, my brain just I have to rack it sometimes. He's got a really nice portfolio of great customs that he's done in the past. He's done a bunch of customs for me in the past. I trust him. He's easy to talk to. He's an awesome dude. He'll get back to you right away. No problems at all. I would definitely recommend you contact him if you're thinking about any custom. He can do it any way you want, any type of version. Definitely check out his portfolio and check out his webpage. And you can also find him on Facebook. So I will leave that in the description down below as well. And yeah, just really awesome guy. Thank you again, Stevie, for giving me this great addition to my collection, and I can't thank you enough. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my custom Stevid D Customs cable figure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below as I stop him from falling and hurting himself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys, on the flip side.